Breaking. They are coming for your life savings. That's right. The unelected elites in Brussels just declared war on your bank account. Not a tax, not a bailout, a soft bail-in, marketed as a savings vehicle. The EU just announced they're launching a savings and investment union. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. This is code for confiscating your deposits to prop up a dying economy. And today I'm going to show you exactly how they plan to do it and how you can escape with self-custodied Bitcoin. Send it!
First, Europe needs a deep and liquid capital market. European household savings reach almost 1.4 trillion euros, compared with just over 800 billion in the United States. But European companies struggle to tap into that and raise the funding they need, because our domestic capital market is fragmented, and because that pushes money overseas. 300 billion euros of European family savings are invested abroad every year. That's a key issue holding back the growth of our tech startups and hindering our innovative clean tech sector. We do not lack capital. We lack an efficient capital market that turns savings into investments, particularly for early-stage technologies that have game-changing potential. And this is why we will create a European Savings and Investments Union with new European saving and investments products, new incentives for risk capital, and a new push to ensure the seamless flow of investment across our union. We will mobilize more capital to let Made in Europe innovation and risk-taking thrive.
Ursula, very fitting name, by the way, just admitted it. 1.4 trillion euros in household savings, and they want it. 300 billion euros sent abroad each year. They want it back. Her words, not mine. We'll create new products, new incentives to turn savings into investment. Let's go ahead and translate the EU speak. That means they want your cash, your deposits, your pension, and they want to mobilize it for war, green spending, and government priorities. You think that's conspiracy? Let's get the receipts. The French finance minister said, quote, mobilize all the savings of Europeans, ECB's Christian Lagarde. Quote, Europeans save 13% of income, that's 11.5 trillion. Mario Draghi. Quote, mobilize private savings at unprecedented scale, 500 billion annually. Guys, this is not a drill. This is the beginning of capital conscription. The same way Lebanon seized deposits. The same way Cyprus haircutted savings in 2013. Europe is next.
Frau von der Leyen braucht Geld, 800 Milliarden Euro für Aufrüstung. Darüber hinaus will sie, ich zitiere, private Ersparnisse in Investitionen umwandeln. Die Kommissionspräsidentin nennt das Spar- und Investitionsunion. Schon der Name ist ein Etikettenschwindel. Sparen will Frau von der Leyen natürlich nicht, im Gegenteil. Sie will mehr ausgeben, und zwar das Geld der Bürger. Für den Krieg in der Ukraine sollen sämtliche Sparkonten Europas geplündert werden. Wir Deutschen wissen sehr gut, wie vertrauensvoll Sie, Frau von der Leyen, mit dem Geld der Steuerzahler umgehen. Als Verteidigungsministerin in Berlin haben Sie öffentliche Aufträge unter der Hand vergeben. Der Bundesrechnungshof sprach von, Zitat, systematischen Verstößen gegen das Vergaberecht. Mehrere Millionen Euro wurden ohne Ausschreibung an befreundete Berater gezahlt. Belastende Nachrichten und Chats wurden gelöscht. Zur Untersuchung der Vorwürfe setzte der Bundestag einen Untersuchungsausschuss ein. Doch der drohenden Entlassung sind Sie, Frau von der Leyen, durch Flucht nach Brüssel entkommen, weggelobt von Angela Merkel. Und hier machen Sie genau so weiter. Impfstoffe für 35 Milliarden Euro in der Corona-Krise, wieder per SMS, wieder bei einem guten Bekannten. Auch in diesem Fall ermittelt die Staatsanwaltschaft, und auch in diesem Fall sind alle belastenden Nachrichten von Ihrem Handy verschwunden. 800 Milliarden Euro wollen Sie jetzt haben, unter Umgehung des Parlaments. Das dürfen wir nicht zulassen, Kollegen. Niemals sollte diese Frau Schulden in unserem Namen machen dürfen. Niemals darf diese Frau Zugriff auf die Ersparnisse der Bürger bekommen. Auch wir wollen eine bessere Ausrüstung der Bundeswehr. Wir wollen aber nicht, dass unsere Steuergelder an Freunde und Bekannte der Kommissionspräsidentin...
The EU is no longer getting US taxpayer money to fund its war addiction. So now they're turning inward on you. The ECB is eyeing your account to pay for their $800 billion defense bill. That's why they're pushing a digital euro. They want to monitor your spending, limit how much you can hold, and freeze your account at the push of a button. So what can you do? Opt out now. Take your hard-earned savings out of their game and put it into something they can't print, seize, or inflate. Bitcoin. But not just any Bitcoin. Not ETF, not exchange, real self-custodied Bitcoin. And at Simply Bitcoin, we recommend the ColdCard Q. This right here is the ColdCard Q, the most badass air-gapped Bitcoin-only hardware wallet on the planet. Then you throw in a tap signer, you got easy multi-sig anywhere. This is incredible. Full keyboard, secure element, air-gapped. You can sign Bitcoin transactions without ever plugging into a computer. No USB, no cables, no excuses, and you have a tap signer, PSBT, Taproot, Duress pins, Brick Me mode. It's like James Bond meets Satoshi. Hey, made in Canada by Bitcoiners for Bitcoiners. Go to CoinKite.com right now and grab a ColdCard Q, because if it ain't self-custody, it ain't yours. And don't forget to use promo code SIMPLY for 5% off. Remember, not your keys, not your cheese.
If you hold a Bitcoin ETF, you're holding garbage. If you're buying a Bitcoin treasury, it's garbage. If you're keeping your Bitcoin on an exchange, it's garbage. None of these are yours. None of these are your Bitcoin. Having access to something is not the same thing as owning it. Unless you are holding it in your 100% possession, you own the private keys and you secure them, you are holding hot air and have changed absolutely nothing in your life. And that is an extremely dangerous position to put yourself in, because you will always be enslaved to a system that has no good intentions towards you other than to keep extracting everything it can from you until the day you die. And then once you do, they'll go after your kids and then their kids, and that cycle of evil goes on. Fiat funds wars, Fiat funds murders, Fiat funds evil.
If you're new to self-custody, the Bitcoin way makes it easy. They'll walk you through everything, step by step, no tech skills needed. You can schedule a free 30-minute consultation using that link in the show notes. Go to thebitcoinway.com and tell them Simply Bitcoin sent you. They flooded the world with fiat. Now they're reaching for what's left, your savings. Don't wait for the haircut. Take your financial sovereignty back before it's too late. Opt out with Bitcoin, hold your own keys, and be ungovernable. I'm Rustin. We are Simply Bitcoin, and this was your emergency broadcast. I'll see you on the other side. Love you guys. Peace.
If you prefer to go down with the ship, you.